We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. The Jazz in the midst of a road trip going into this one. Guys, what a terrific start to the season. They've really been getting it done early.
They have really hit the ground running this year. It's hard to imagine things coming together for them any better or quicker. They've been dominant in the early season.
Clark, they are not the team you want to be up against right now. Forget midseason form. These guys are in postseason form. Right from the very first game, in fact.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Brady in at 2-guard. Russell is out there with Davis, and it's Howard in at center. Good!
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Boston on D. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Man, they do so many fouls in that game, guys. That was one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Yeah, guys, to me, that was just a case of lack of discipline on the other side. And, I can't say any more than that on it.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Eustace, guarded by Brady. Pass to Osborne. 6 to shoot. Here's Huffman. All 3 off the mark. Jazz are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Brady. 3-pointer. Here's Davis, and there's the rejection. And they're able to recover. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. Here's Fulton, and it's sent back by Howard. There's the pass to Brady. Feeds it to Davis. Lets it fly from 18. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Cool Hand's got his second bucket tonight. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Eustace. He had 10 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's Huffman. Sends it from downtown.
And a lot of times his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later on, and he's off to the good start.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thanks, Doris. Celtics trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Eustace. Here's Fulton. The second effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Ricky Horsley.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to Brady. Here's Howard, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Howard's got 6 points. Boston with the ball, trailing by 4. Over to the left wing. Huffman, he's guarded by Russell. Here's Eustace. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Passes it to Brady. And there's the feed to Howard. From 13. Goes back up. And that one's good. 6 points for Cool Hands.
Doing a great job here. Able to create some second chance points with their extra effort and hustle.
Hit his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here is Moncrief. Deep right on him. Here's Childress. And finally they hit one. Childress has got his first bucket of the night.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
The pass to Brady. They set the pick. Pass to Hicks. Here's Cool Hands. And the foul goes against Boston. Clock at 6. Here's Humphrey. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Here's Eustace. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Cool Hands. Defended by Childress. Here's Balestrieri. Off target with his three. Utah comes into this one after the win against the 76ers.
They look very stable, pretty much from the get-go. That's a solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory. Already they have 8 second chance points here in the first quarter.
Celtics trail by 6. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Number 1, the Celtics. The 4th spot held by the Cavs.
You know what, Kevin? Both of these teams have more than a few guys that can come up with a game-changing block. I mean, they're tenacious around the rim. They take pride in not allowing shots to get to the basket.
They grab their own miss and good on the basket. Book it. Childress has got his second basket of the night. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes to Brady. Here's Balestrieri. And it's Moncrief with the rebound.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Comes up empty down low.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Eustace. Now here is Moncrief. He's guarded closely. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good for Moncrief. And Utah has possession. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
They were kind of caught off guard in one of the games against these guys last year, and they lost. Big upset, coming from a team near the bottom of the conference.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
They've done a nice job on the offense. I think that was the difference in that first quarter. Really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. 6 to shoot. Here's Fulton. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. Hammer time! Hammer time! Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, and I like that. And some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Fires from deep. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
The Jazz shooting not great, 40% for the game. Kicks it to Russell. Got a piece of it. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. No good from Brady.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Now the pass to McCloud. Here's Huffman. They get the rebound.
You can't get in a much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Russell kicks to Russell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So both teams making some changes here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Celtics trail by 3. Huffman, he's guarded by Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston again missing.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And his free throws are only going in at about a 72% rate this season.
Great job shutting him down.
His improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless. That
one misses. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the right side. To the right side. Out to the wing. To the middle. Here's Horsley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammates.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Howard can't hit. Boston trailing. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. That's good. The Jazz shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Dishes to Russell. Howard, that's good. Howard's got 8.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Cloud passes to Osborne. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, that's blocked. Outside, Russell. Balestrieri. Not really his range, and it's off target. And that one's good by Davis.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Tom Brady.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Pass to Brady. Snatched away. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. He uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
Humphrey. That's good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Eustace. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. What an asset to a team. When you've got big men who can knock down free throws, look here at the top centers and power forwards in terms of free throw percentage this season. 5th on the list, Anthony Davis.
That's a very confident group of players at the foul line. You know, we've seen a lot of guys at that size struggle from the free throw line, but these are good shooters here.
Oh, I want to check you on that now. Not all big guys struggle at the stripe, Steve. I mean, I know you're a little fella, but there are some excellent free throw shooting big men around. None more so than the group here.
Good. 10 points for Cool Hands.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Celtics passing it around. There's the dish to Moncrief. Here's Fulton. Can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game. D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And the pass to Osborne. He dishes it to Moncrief. Out to the wing. To end the run. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Brady. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half ends in a close one. Jazz lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game. It's been a good effort all around on the offensive boards. The second chance opportunities will be there for us if you guys continue to hit the glass hard at that end of the floor. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. The players have a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight.
Check out the game for Cool Hands. He's got 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Brady in at shooting guard. Davis is out there with Russell. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. And it's rejected. Here's Eustace. to the left side wing. To tie. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Baseline J on the way. The shot's good from Brady. Coolhand's got 15 points. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
6 on the shot clock. Cut the bucket.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the Celtics making a change here. Childress is checked in. Here's Coolhands. He's got 15. The drive by Russell. Here's Davis. And Boston with the rebound. Childress has got his 4th rebound in this one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Right wing. Here's Fulton. Misses off the left iron.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
Pass to Brady. Shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
And there's the foul. It goes on Coolhands. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. No good on that one.
That's his first personal foul.
He hits the second from the line. For Utah, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Screen by Howard. Feeds it to Russell. Here's Coolhands. That's good. 10 points for Howard.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Pass to Eustace. And there's the foul. It goes on Coolhands. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Moncrief, he's checked in for Boston.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
Fight to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Fulton. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Russell passes to Brady. Eustace grabs the board. Celtics have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
Big time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
Up top, Childress. He feeds it to Moncrief. Down low, here's Fulton. Rebound, Utah. Russell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the inside, Moncrief. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark. He made that one tougher than it had to be. Didn't really need to lean in.
The Jazz making a switch here. And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Look at Cool Hands.
His shooting has really been off the charts, guys, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. And those aren't all layups he's hitting.
He is pure, guys. There's no doubt about that. One of the sweetest strokes in the NBA today, if not the sweetest, with the ability to generate his own shot, too.
And here we go. For the finish, a huge slam. Perfect end to the fast break.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
Low block shot. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Moncrief's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Passes it to Brady. To the paint. Here's Humphrey. Here's Hasselhoff. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
58 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Eustace. No good from outside. Jazz have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And it's stolen by Moncrief. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And there's the pass to McCloud. Here's Eustace, averaging 10 points per contest. 5 to shoot. He kicks to Moncrief. Missed inside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Humphrey. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And that's 23 points for Cool Hands.
Boy, he is beating them up on the glass. They almost looked like they were willing to back off and give him the second chance points. That's how physical he is.
Eustace's shot is good. Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Off target with that shot. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end.
Tune in Friday, November 27th. The Dallas.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. Here's Cool Hands. To the left side wing. Hicks passes to Brady. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt.
Russell, he's checked in for the Jazz. And for Utah. Pass to McCloud. Ball's knocked loose. And for Boston. Misses the one-handed jam.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Here's Osborne, rejected by Brady. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And Utah making a change here. Howard's checked in. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fulton. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Utah leading. Passes to Brady. To the left wing. The Jazz working the ball around now. No good from Howard. Boston shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Fulton, and sent back by Howard. Here's Brady. Rebound, Boston. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. A pass to Osborne. Here's Fulton. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head-scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Here's Brady. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Eustace is checked in for Boston. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Over to the left wing. Here's Huffman. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Brady. The Jazz with another miss. The Celtics have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. To tie it up. Rebounded by Brady. Coolhand's got 5 rebounds to...
Okay, guys, we have to make sure that they get no open looks from the outside. That means we got to stick with our man all over the floor. It doesn't matter if it's strong side or ball side. No helps on drives, all right?
The Jazz making a switch here. Marks is checked in.
Marks.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Puts it up. And Boston with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Huffman. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Utah shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Brady. Passes to Marks. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. Boston trailing. Doubled by Brady. Here's Huffman. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Clearly he's shaking off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
And here's Utah. The pass to Brady. Launches it. That is good. Coolhand's got 6 points in the quarter. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Huffman. The shot is off. Nice D from Russell. Jazz leading by 3. Screen by Howard. Off the screen. And that one is hammered home.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slant.
Here's Osborne. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
But they're rebounding. They've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break. I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Brady. He makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that pass.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Well, that's the way to get the board there.
Just been rebounding well all game long. Back to Russell. Here's Cool Hands. Out to the right wing. Here's Marks. Now here's Howard. Defense right on him. No good with the layup. Pass to Eustace. Great D that time from Brady.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, you can't afford empty possessions.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. Over to the wing. Shoots the three. The shot will not go. Now Boston takes it the other way. To the left wing. Here's Eustace. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Screen by Howard.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. There's nothing to argue about there.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He got them to within one possession, but that one miss puts a lot of pressure on them at the defensive end.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
That makes it a 2-possession game. Those could turn out to be vital.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Eustace. Here's Fulton. Off target with his 3. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Lillard. Outside Westbrook. From beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. And so it's Utah with the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure. I don't think I've had many other games where I've been this effective on the offensive end. There might have been a few where I've had a more complete game, but this is probably the most best offensive game I've had so far.